Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Today I am going to try out a new bait. You know, I've talked about in previous videos how much I love inline spinners. Over the years, I have caught so many fish on inline spinners, whether they were a Mepps, a rooster tail, a blue fox. They are just dynamite fish catching tools, regardless of species. I mean, literally you could go from the smallest of inline spinner for trout up to the biggest of inline spinner, otherwise known as a bucktail for muskies. I mean, you can really make giant inline spinners, but they are fish catching machines. And one of the things I love about throwing smaller inline spinners is the fact that they could catch pretty much anything. You never know what it's going to be. It could be a bass, it could be a pike, it could be a walleye, it could be a bluegill. So I was excited when I saw that these came out from Mepps. These are new high-end inline spinners called the Bronze Slammer. They just came out with these recently. They are totally revamped. They've got a super sharp treble hook, a much cooler dressed treble hook with some flashaboo hanging off the back, which is something I absolutely love. They come in all different colors. So when I saw these, I had to buy a couple because I wanted to give them a try. So we're going to use them out here on the river. They come in a lot of different sizes as well. You can get them now in a lot of places. I actually picked these up in my local tackle shop, Taps and Tackle in Stevens Point, if you're looking for them. I'm sure you could contact Mepps and buy direct from them. I believe Tackle Warehouse also has them as well. If they do, I'll put the link up in the end of the video or in the description of the video. But I'm excited to try these. We've got a few hours here on a local river here in northern Wisconsin. I'm gonna see what we can do. Hopefully we can put a couple of nice fish in the boat. Let's check them out. So I'm gonna go with the, I don't know what color they call this. It looks like perch maybe is what I'm guessing. It's orange and yellow. It's got a gold blade with a little orange and yellow on it. I'm kind of targeting smallmouth, but we've got everything that lives in here. Pike, muskie, you name it, they have it. Hopefully I can get this out. So this is the first time I've had it out of the box. I can tell you this, the hooks on it are laser sharp. Laser sharp. The treble hook is really nice. Nice free flowing flashaboo on here. I'm gonna spread it out just a little bit to get it to flow a little better, just to make it free in the water. I like the painted beads in the middle, components, nice brass components. It's that brass gold colored blade. So this is a Bronze Slammer 5, BS5, the BSer 5. So it's not a small one, but it's not huge either. We'll see. We could catch a little bit of everything. I'm excited to see what we catch. From a rod standpoint, you know, they do have a little bit of pull, so this is bigger than some of the other stuff. I'm going to use one of my spinnerbait rods. So I'm going to cut a spinnerbait I had tied on earlier and tie it on. So this is a MHX blank that I built. This is the MB843, which has since been replaced with the NMB843. One of my go-to rods for a lot of different presentations. And I'm just gonna tie it onto this, which is gonna be straight 15-pound fluorocarbon. So nothing super heavy, nothing super light, but the MB843 is a 7-foot medium heavy rod that's got a nice soft tip, a little backbone, nice parabolic bend. So let's see what we can do. Oh. Well, that didn't take long. Pike. This is what I love about throwing something like this. You just don't know. You don't know what you're gonna catch. They catch everything. It's a nice little pike. Got it hooked really well. Let me find my pliers. I mean, that was like literally like 10 casts. You don't want to let it go either, do you? I don't blame you. First impressions on the first few casts. Caught one pike. I missed the bite too. But this thing, a couple of things. It looks fantastic in the water. The Flashaboo looks like a tail flapping back and forth. Like, I think it gets caught in the blade movement, but it's swimming behind the actual hair, which is awesome. The blade starts immediately, so I've been using it just like I would a spinnerbait. I like a pull, and that blade starts and stops as fast as any inline, spinner I've ever used. And I really like, this sounds weird, but the little bit of color on the blade, that little bit of chartreuse and orange, really matches the skirt material well. Like in the blade, you see a lot of that orange and yellow along with the gold. So I really like that too. Let's get another one. Oh, what do we got? Little baby smallmouth. I've had like 2 other bites. I think that's what they are, is just little smallmouth crushing it and they're not getting it. But it's one thing I've forgotten about with inline spinners, because it's been a while since I've thrown one. And it's a bait I need to get little Hank and Duke starting to throw. It just gets so many bites. It's such a fun bait to throw. I mean, it really is just non-stop action most of the time. And I'm really enjoying how this looks and how it casts and feels. These smaller ones like this just don't have a whole lot of pull to it. They're easy to fish. And this thing is running really nice right now. Let's catch another. Golly. Pikeage. That was awesome. He came out of nowhere. Oh, I do not want to lose that. He's got it down in there. He ate that thing. Come on. Come here. Okay, that was close, guys. It's a nice pike. That was awesome. I didn't even think bringing it through that tree would make a difference, but you could see he wanted it. Sitting just on this little sandbar with a tree on it. This one's a little better. Not much better, but you can get on this thing from various species. What do we got? Oh, what is that, dogfish? We got a, oh. That was a big dogfish. I told you, everything eats these. Whoa, golly. That is one acrobatic fish. I hope I got that one on camera. That smallmouth jumped 2 feet, 3 feet out of the air. He's not even that big, 2-pounder. The old bronze slammer catching a bronze back. That's a 2-pounder. 16-incher. Holy cow, that's a big bass, guys. Oh, don't get out of there. Or come that way, that works too. Oh. Oh boy, now he's got me shorelined. Get out of that tree. That's a big bass, guys, on the bronze slammer right there. Big old smallmouth. Come here. Oh, yes. Look at that one, guys. On the bronze slammer. Right there. Holy smokes, that's a nice fish. I was not expecting to catch one like that in this river. Look how long and mean he is. We gotta measure that. That fish has gotta be over 20 inches. We've been catching so many fish. I wasn't expecting to get bit like that. I mean, the board is 18 and a half. And that fish is well over the board. That's got to be close to a 20-inch fish. Lean, mean river smallmouth on the Mepps bronze slammer. Look at that one. Awesome. All right. Okay. Well, we've caught a pile of fish. A lot of pike, a lot of smallmouth. I'm really impressed. One, with how well it's held up. You know, the bait I've been wrenching on it with the pliers to get it out of the pike's mouth. I mean, it's held up great. The paint isn't chipped. The skirt material looks great. Everything has been really good with it. I'm basically getting my bites, you know, doing a couple of things. I'm straight retrieving if I know I'm around a piece of cover to keep it from getting stuck. And it's really pretty weedless too, because the blades will knock a log out of the way and it comes through pretty well. Now, I'm not saying you can throw it into a log jam and just expect to get it right out, but it is fairly weedless for being an exposed treble hook. So straight retrieve's been working well. I'm kind of trying to let the current take it into places closer to some of the trees. And then if it's just open water like this, I'm kind of just imparting some twitch-ins with both my reel handle as I'm turning it, and also just with the rod tip if I'm... Oh, there's another one. What is that? I think that's a pike. Pike. There are a lot of pike in this river. And a little Mepps spinner is a great way to do it. But you know, from a bait standpoint, you really can fish it however you want. It's a great bait for beginners. A great bait, you know, I'm having such good luck on it. I'm gonna start incorporating it into some of my tournament activity if I think there's an opportunity for it. And it's just been really an impressive bait. It is like it's a tournament grade quality little inline spinner. And I'm not saying the other ones aren't, but this one you can tell they really up the components on it, which is something that I really like about it. So check it out, guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't have much time. My battery's almost dead. I've been out 2 hours doing this, and I have probably caught 15 pike. There's it. What is that? Another big bass. Golly. That's what I'm talking about, guys. It's just ridiculous. Look at this one. This one's bigger than the other one, I think. Look at that one. God. This was a tank. He's got a big old belly on it. God. He's got that bronze slammer choked. Come here. Look at this one. Holy smokes. I do not want to lose him. Come here. Oh, come here. Jeez Louise, guys. Oh, Look at that one, choked. Golly, that's like a 5-pounder. Guys, that bronze slammer, I literally am getting bit every couple of casts. Look at the build on that fish. God. Lean, mean river fish. That's another 20-inch fish, over 20-inch fish. And this one's got a big old belly on it, like he's a lake fish or something. Well, I was just ending it there. I think we're gonna end it with this monster. See ya. Holy cow. Bronze slammer. Get yourself some. It's a good bait.